2nd. It's still early morning, but I thought to come and catch with you up a little bit before the builders are coming in. And I'm not sure if it's gonna be noisy again today, but yesterday I had to stop vlogging. I couldn't really open the camera and, record a proper goodbye segment, but I could, and I took quite a lot of footage for you yesterday. We made quite a lot of progress here on the project yesterday. It was a long day of, they worked until pretty late. I think it was before 9 o'clock at night when they left. They made quite a progress and an exciting progress, so I took footage for you and edit it and thought to insert it now, and then after you see what was happening here yesterday when I couldn't vlog, and you will see the progress, and then I will come back to catch with you up for and update you what are the plans for today. It's Monday, 8 o'clock in the evening, and the tile setter is still here, working very, very hard. And we are very happy with the result. And tomorrow they will complete the work in this area. And you can see here, he made a little kind of like carpet from the old black and white tiles. And Sandra, this is for you. I hope you are happy, just as I am. Hi. So yeah, as you saw in the footage, let's see, yeah, this is the right position. So yesterday the floor tiling started. I learned a new word. I wanted to get prepared for today's vlog, so I went to ask Google, how do you say in English tile setter? It was a little bit complicated to find a word because in Hebrew it is very hard to explain, but you can say, in Hebrew we say ratzaf. But we also have the word retzef. Retzef is fluently, I don't know how to say it, fluently, I don't know. Anyways, when you ask Google, he immediately give you the other word, but Eyal was helping me, and we found out that you call it tile setter. So we are so lucky with a tile setter that came to work with us. This guy is a very professional guy. Always, Eyal and myself, and always, and it is very common, and I think everybody will tell you that a tile setter needs to have a special personality, because it's a special kind of work. And if you are here for a while, you know that I'm a kind of a lady girl, human being. I am getting very excited from this kind of work, craft, people. I was very, very excited with his work yesterday. I was mesmerized. I took footage, double 100 from what you saw. I had to cut it and cut it. I could share like 10 minutes or 12 minutes of footage with you, because this is what I have in my library from yesterday. I was mesmerized. I could sit there and watch him. It's, for me, really, I am getting excited from such, I don't know how you say it, craftsmanship, or it's a very special. Also, these people are very special personality. They have to be calm. They have to have the ability to get concentrated. I like the simplicity of how they put lines with yarns. I like the simplicity of such a complicated work, because the walls are not that straight. And anyways, I hope you understand what I'm talking about, and I'm rambling too much for 3.5 minutes of the tile setter. So I hope you are now, you saw we started this work, and luckily the two guys that worked here yesterday, the night before, Eyal and myself went to their storage room downstairs, to our storage room downstairs, to see how many tiles from the black and white tiles we have kept there from the days we built the studio. And we found out we have about, I think we had 17 or 18 of them, and we brought them up. We brought a few up, and when the the tile setter started to work, I showed him the tile, and I asked him, very, very sensitive, with a very, very high sensitive, I asked him, what do you think? I was looking at his eyes to see the reaction and to be able to translate, because I didn't want to make it heavy on him. I asked him, what do you think? Can we incorporate it in the floor? This guy, he doesn't speak Hebrew, almost completely doesn't speak Hebrew, and his English is not very well. So the guy that worked with him we spoke English. I think they are Muslims from Jerusalem. And the guy that was here helped me to translate. And I could see in his eyes of the tile setter that he will be happy to try. I could feel that I'm not putting more effort on him than what I want to. In any ways, the project is getting bigger, and we want to keep it simple. And I thought it's not really, really that important for me to push it, and I don't want to put too much pressure on them. But I could see in his eyes that he even likes the idea. And I said, okay, but I wanted him to be aware that I'm not sure about it, because if you know me, basically it's not me to do such things. I like to keep things simple, plain, simple. I don't like complicated visuality around me, and it's not for me to choose to do parts of the balcony with this style, parts of the balcony with this style. But I had a general idea of a little carpet when you go out of this door, because you can see when you come into our apartment, it's something that can be part of what you see, part of the view. And when I told it to Eyal and to the kids here, they all agreed it's a good idea and it's worth a trial. Am I talking too much of this tiny little detail? Yes, I do. Is it typically me? Yes. Okay, you got the idea. He was happy to do that. He tried and he said, I will try. I will start with the first tile. When I come to this point, I will call you out and you will decide. If you want, we will do that. And he said how he will cut it, so I will not see that it is not a full 2 length of a tile, 2 tiles, full tiles. He had to cut it a little bit at the edge when you step out. But this guy is so professional. He did it so beautiful. They started to tile, they started to work outside, and here in the door right next to me, I just couldn't sit and record because they, as you saw in the footage, they had to, I don't know how you say, work with a special hammer, and it was very, very noisy, and it was all over the place. I just couldn't, record. And when they came close to the entrance to this door, he called me and we decided together. Immediately I text pictures, first to Eyal and the kids, and then to a friend, and then I sent picture also to the project manager because he knows us and how our taste. All of them say, yes, go with it. It will be something to cheer you up a little bit. It will remind you. It's a nice reminder. In Hebrew we say mazkeret. It's like a souvenir. Yes, this is the word. It will be a nice souvenir for you from your old studio days. I was very excited, and I saw the 2 guys that worked here. They loved it, and the tile setter, he was very happy that I decided to go with it, and he made it so beautifully. So yeah, so I also mentioned it yesterday. Sandra, thank you for talking with me about it. I was thinking about it before you mentioned it in your comment, but I hope you are happy. I was very excited when they put it. I couldn't, wait to take footage for you and say, thank you, Sandra, for your idea, and I hope you are happy as much as I am. So yeah, this was yesterday's progress, almost 10 minutes. I will tell you shortly. Today they will come any minute, so I might, close the camera any minute. They will come and finish the floor work. Today, I guess the entire day. They will work until very late. I will try to take footage. It will also be a lot of hammer noises today, so let's see how I will manage it. But let's quickly catch up with some crochet. It's a knitting and crochet channel here. Let's catch up with it. Originally, I really wanted to wear my scrappy t-shirt today and share it with you and share all the details with you before blocking, because finally I could decide and get my clear mind back with me and get my focus abilities back with me, and I decided what I want. And I want to show you this t-shirt, scrappy t-shirt, before blocking and speak about it and give, share all the details that I want to share, because it's a blend of a different wool, as you know, and I will share more about it later. And I want to share it with you before blocking, and then I want to block it. And then I want to share it with you after blocking. And I already added all the details that I could add to my 24 making journal because I want to measure all the details of this project, of this making, before the blocking and also after the blocking, and to see if something was changed because I work with different kind of wools. This is my plan, but as we know, man plans, God laughs. So let's see if it will not be too noisy today. I will come here later. I can already say that this is going to be a vlog, a long vlog, so maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm not sure if it will be a noisy day of working, so... And anyway, we are very, very happy with the staff that work here. We are very thankful for our project manager. I just told him this morning, thank you so much for the people you brought to work here. So these people we can communicate very well, and the language is not a key. And if the language was a key, I wasn't here with you, because you see my English is not that great. Anyway, they don't really speak Hebrew. Only one of them speak English, but we have a great communication, because communication is completely not about language. And so I can be, they can tell me if today is going to be noisy, tomorrow going to be less noisy, and I will choose the right time to share with you. I will not choose it. It will be chosen for me, the right time to share with you my raglan, my scrappy t-shirt before blocking. Let's see. Anyways, yesterday, because I couldn't really vlog so much, and while I was leaving the guy, the tile setter, and went to work in my studio, I spent quite a lot of time with my soft rose summit row. I finished all the joining part, and now I'm busy crocheting the framing, and I can't wait to share it with you. But if I open it, it is very hard, because I now crochet double crochet stitches around all the blankets, so it is very hard to open and close it. Everything will be ripped out if I do that. But now it is completely joined and ready for the framing. Not very easy to work on a summit row. Although it's a summit row, it's still merino wool. It's a fine merino wool. And you could say it's very summery, maybe if you don't live in Israel, but it's hot here. Anyways, I'm working on the framing, and I hope to finish, when I finish this ball, I have one ball left with two, I made like two scrappy, two balls out of everything, all the yarn leftovers that I have left, and I started to work with them. And when I finish this ball, I will try to take footage for you to show you how it looks. You have a lot of questions regarding this summit row, so I just wanted to explain here. First, you asked how many squares I get from what wool I use. I shared here on my YouTube channel many times what wool I use. I will shortly tell you I'm using the Merino by Knitting for Olive. Each ball makes made 8 soft rose squares. I have a full tutorials from start to finish how I crochet the soft rose squares here on my YouTube channel. So please, I will try to link it down below in the description box for you today. But please, you can go to my older videos and look for it. It wasn't so long ago. So yeah, and you have quite a lot of questions of sizing. It's 20 by 14 squares. I shared a lot of details regarding this joyful project in the past. You can go and check it back in my channel. I will now go back out to wait for the builders. Until they come, I want to make a little things in back in the kitchen, and I will see you. I hope I will take you along with me during this day. Pretty noisy here today and very hard for me to open up the camera. Let's hope I have a few minutes, because in terms of makings, can you hear the hammer? I hope it is okay. In terms of making, I spend most of the time whenever I can with my soft row summit row, trying to frame it. And I crochet the first round of double crochet stitches, and I also added my new crochet collar, my new pattern. I added it to Etsy, so I have a draft item waiting for me. The only thing, I also got some feedback back from the testers. One of the testers sent me a final object already, and I'm very happy, so I can... What do you think? Can we continue? Let me check the sound on this. Okay, it's gonna be complicated today. It's again, I think I will come back later. I just wanted to show you the way I started to frame my throw. I will try later. If I can, I will come back later, and if not, I will see you on the next one.
Love like wildfire, I was your entire world until I stood alone in a storm. You took the sunshine, the flames are gone now, and I watched you walk straight out of that door. Promises got lost in the dust, your boots by the door, you're not coming home. Love like wildfire, I was your entire